All right, cool.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We're yet another edition.
Yet another edition of what are we? Are we really gonna be No Easy Buckets?
Right.
Should we introduce ourselves as No Easy Buckets?
We are the casting team known as
No Easy Buckets. I'm Nino Joe.
And
Did I say it was Joe last time? I don't think I said.
No, you did. Yeah, you did. I gave you the opportunity. I said I'm Mark Impulse, and with me today is
Nino Joe. Okay,
so now we've done it both. We've wrapped around there.
So we have a game between LM versus PE, and we know nothing about these teams. So we're gonna learn.
I think, didn't we watch a game of PE before? I think that was the first game that we watched.
Maybe, but we didn't cast.
No, we didn't.
We didn't upload it.
Oh yeah, that's correct.
Maybe.
I believe it was PE versus.
Was it IG?
I think so.
Okay.
LM, however, just nothing. We just know nothing about this
What
team.
the heck happened? They were drafting, and then
they decided that,
okay. They just want a picture of everyone first.
Mm-hmm.
So we got that Rumble on blue, like I was talking about.
There it is.
That Baron control with Rumble. So good, man. I really like his ult. And when I say I really like his ult, I really hate his ult because I never play with Rumble players. But if he was on my team, I would like it. I mean, look at that ban rate. 48% ban in all the LPL games.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, man.
Caitlyn banned out by LM. I like this team already. I'm a big fan of this team.
I don't think Caitlyn's like boring to watch.
I think she's boring to watch.
She's like invisible, I think. Well, she's not as exciting as this Varus or an Ashe, I guess.
Or Graves, or
I don't know. I don't think Graves is that exciting.
Vayne's super exciting.
Vayne just dies. Not exciting at all.
That's the thing. It's how long until she dies.
I'm not a big Vayne fan. I don't care how good you are.
Also, they banned out Sona, so Hawkeye is not on the other team. That's something.
We're gonna have to figure out who on each
team does what.
Yeah.
Dragon from Livermore LM is what I guess that stands for. It must be the support with his exhaust summer. Well, I guess he could be playing mid with Karthus or something. But I imagine Dragon's the support.
We got a dragon and a fish that are living more. Snowy. Oh, are we gonna see a Fiddlesticks pick? Is that the same Fiddlesticks art?
It's the same thing as Kale, where it's really similar, but it makes you double check. Man, the announcer is stoked about that pick.
I know. You know, one thing I also noticed about the announcers is how the color changes from left to right. Like, usually, like, the person is, like, wearing, like, black. Like, let's say the person would be, like, wearing all black. The person in the right is wearing brown. And the person in the middle would have, like...
a mix.
Half black, half brown.
So they make a great...
Oh, they do pick the Fiddlesticks.
This has got to be support.
I don't know.
Look at the rates for Fiddlesticks. So he's applied 2.3 times of all the games. Of all the picks. And he's won none. I mean, I guess... So the few times he was picked... Well, I wonder if that includes this pick.
Okay, 2.3% of 90 is...
Shit.
1?
Well, 1% of 90 is 0.9.
So
2 games? 2.3 is two games, yeah. That's really cool. They have that number.
So if he's in 2 games...
And he lost the one.
And he lost both of them. All right.
I think he was a support, though. He must have been a support in the other one. I can't believe...
Oh, you know who was the support?
Oh, yeah, I do. I remember. It was...
It was Hawkeye.
It was Hawkeye.
All right.
So that's... You can't take that as P picking some pretty unusual
I'm not
picks.
really sure what this team is about. Like, I don't know where their focus is.
I guess Verisol and Fiddlesticks will have a pretty good combo, especially if you use the Varus to initiate. Like, what are they going to do? Yeah, like, you're going to have to blow summoners.
But, I mean, there's no CC coming from Jace.
Lee Sin locked
There's
in.
nothing that covers his lack of CC. Oh, the only CC is Varus's ult and Wither and... I don't know. Really interesting team.
Fiddlesticks going support, I think.
We have Liv... Oh,
okay.
Thanks for taking away the...
So Fiddlesticks going support, that makes more sense to me.
Hey, what do you think about these uniforms?
It's a shirt with like an ironed-on graphic.
Oh, man. Well, I guess that's how you live more. You save money on your uniform.
Yeah. They all seem to have jackets, but I don't think they're all the same.
They're not matching jackets, that's for sure.
Not like PE here with the...
They're ready to play.
I'm glad they're on the red side because they dress for the occasion, red and black.
Oh, but LM has the blue jackets too. You think
they have costume changes like in baseball or football?
Costume changes? You mean like
uniforms, like away,
like a home and away
a
uniform.
blue and a red.
I think that's hilarious how you call it a costume change. I don't know, man. It's just weird to me.
What does their shirt say? It must say Livermore, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Man, they look so much. PE looks so much more intimidating in that picture than LM
Yeah, like
does.
that guy's flexing his arm. He's got no muscle.
Yeah.
Guy's got to do his power cleans.
Okay, but so
And his pull-ups.
PE's team comp makes a lot more sense with Fiddlesticks as support because they have a really good anti-carry team. Nasus Wither, Fiddlesticks Fear, Lee Sin and Jace can lock that person
And
down.
they did pick the
Hyper carry in Kog'Maw.
They did pick Kog'Maw. Not Fish picked them. Whatever. Livermore picked Kog'Maw after they saw the Fiddlesticks and the
Was Kog'Maw the last
and the
pick?
Nessus. No, he was.
It was
kind of. It was
the
that last block. Oh, we have Tony Jaa. Tony Jaa.
Yep, absolutely.
Get some poke on Kog'Maw.
Hmm.
Get out of my bush. And he's porting back too. I think. Are we gonna see standard lanes?
Well,
I mean,
we're going to see an invade here. Oh no, Nasus immediately runs away. Dark bounce. The dark wind bounces.
This level 1 is quite lackluster.
Sloppy to say the least.
People walking in bushes and then escaping just fine. Yeah.
Well, not everyone was there. I think it was a Hecarim who has just no CC.
I don't think we're going to see any tricks. None of those golem tricks to get the blue.
I wonder if
to blue.
Fiddlesticks is going to try to stop the golems from Zyra and Kog'Maw.
Are we going to see a delayed invade on the blue?
Oh, could they catch Rumble here?
I don't think they catch him.
Very good electric harpoons to deter his attackers.
Where does the electricity come from?
His little mechanism guy. He has like a battery hooked up, so he shoots electricity fueled harpoons. Man, Tony Jaa does some work on those wraiths.
I really want to watch that movie. The Ong Bak series?
Ong Bak is really good.
I saw the trailer.
Oh man.
Even though the movie's been out for like 5 years.
Yeah.
I watched the trailer the other day.
I'm glad you didn't just read the Wikipedia. Well, you can't do that with a kung fu movie because
dude,
what's it going to do? Describe the kicks to you?
I just like how he just does all these knees through windows and stuff. It's kind of standard lane. I've seen Nasus mid a couple times. Jojo playing mid for PE.
Did Nasus have... No, okay, I was going to say, did he have AP runes? That would have been silly.
But he's pretty safe in mid to farm up his Q.
Yeah.
His siphoning strike.
And it's actually a really good pick against Diana, too, because Wither counters her passive damage, which is a significant amount in the laning phase.
Here's one thing that also interests me. You see PE pushing up really early.
Mm-hmm.
I always wondered why they do that. I mean, one of the first things they teach you, or somebody should teach you when you start League, is like, don't
auto attack.
Yeah, don't auto attack, but don't push up the lane for no reason. But they push up the lane. Maybe because they're safe. I don't know. We have to figure that out.
Well, my guess would be is that if they're fairly confident that Hecarim is somewhere, right?
Yeah, but they don't have any wards in the jungle.
But I think they knew that he would start, or were reasonably confident he would start blue.
No, but this is the time when he would be bot, because then he would do red. So he started red, I think. Yeah, he did.
Maybe they're
smart,
confident in their...
So they knew they knew he started red.
But they knew he would want to get blue instead of maybe leaving it open for... Or if he came bottom, that's a free blue for Lee Sin then. And they could transmit to that to their jungle.
No, but whatever. We'll figure it out later. We'll be smarter players. Jace versus Rumble top. Don't know how that match plays out.
Oh, wow. Great attempt by Name, but he doesn't have Ignite, so he couldn't finish it off there.
This is really risky for Kog'Maw. I want to see some MLG 420 sniper by Varus.
Bah! He just slightly miscalculated the damage on Kog'Maw there. That was actually a really good play on him. Basically getting some of his W stacks on Kog'Maw, flashing forward for an auto attack and the E, but sliver of health, Kog'Maw lives.
This is interesting. Hecarim's still here. Stealing farm.
Might as well, right? Kog'Maw's not going to get it.
Maybe Kog'Maw's like raging. He's like, why you take my farm?
Lee Sin coming in for a lane gank top versus Rumble. Man, if Jace can get behind Rumble There's Lee Sin misses his cue, shows himself. Yep. Gank.
Show's
failed.
over. Time to leave. Yeah, there's a ward there too by Rumble.
Is it in the
top
bush?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Seems a little bit far out.
Well, wherever it is. I mean, you normally don't see people put wards there.
Yeah, but
lane ganks have becoming really effective lately.
Absolutely, yeah.
I don't know if it's because of the junglers that are currently popular. See a trade going on between... what's his name? Dragon?
No.
Dreams?
Dreams is the top player for
These
LM.
Chinese video players, or video files, tell us they're in 720p. This is the worst 720p I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's like 720p, but each line is like a black line. Every other line, every third line is like a black line. So at least you can see all those black lines. Snowy on that Dark Valkyrie, Diana.
Yeah, really passive lane so far middle. I mean, Nasus will kind of spirit fire a wave and try to get some auto attacks in when the creep wave's in his favor, but other than that, just sustain. You know, both of them started Flask. Nasus has his passive of lifesteal, and it's just back and forth wave clear.
Yeah, I didn't notice how evil Dark Valkyrie Diana looks. Even her slash, dude, is like so.
It's different than the
dark.
other day? It's different than the other
No,
day?
because like when she slashes, it's like white, so it doesn't look as evil, you know? I don't know why darkness is always evil.
Well, it's
if you played Final Fantasy III, the Japanese version, there's like warriors of darkness, but they're not evil because the light got really greedy. And it's actually one of those Final Fantasy games or just one of those adventure game, fantasy genre works where darkness isn't necessarily evil. It's just the opposite of light. But this Diana looks really evil.
So, one thing that I've noticed here from PE is if you look at the bottom side of the map, there's a pink ward near the Wraiths in Tribrush and in their lane brush. So they're using a lot of resources here to deny vision to bottom lane. And yet Lee Sin isn't coming to gank. And I wonder if they're trying to bluff the fact and make the bottom lane of LM seem more pressured than they actually are.
Well, whatever it is, it's affecting them. Maybe they know Varus has an advantage over Kog'Maw. But so whatever it is, it's working because Varus is 7 CS up on Kog'Maw.
Mm-hmm. The problem, however, that I just noticed with denying vision, especially in bushes like that, to lane ganks against Zyra, is that she can constantly check with her plants. So, a little bit of a foiling the plans a bit of PE, maybe.
I don't know. We have to get better. Get better at this game.
Hecarim coming bottom for a gank here.
He wasn't even cited by that Wraith ward either. I don't know if he knew it was there.
The thing is, look how...
And that does look like if I was red team, if I was PE, I would have known. Oh, ult goes down from Rumble. Just flashes away.
Just Jace initiated on that, and he...
Don't know about these plays.
He had...
Here's the scary part about Hecarim. Like, he's in the back, but you know he can just do
He's
this.
got his ult, too. Here we go. Flashes. Varus misses his ult. Oh, no. Complete failure. Complete failure by Name there.
Goes down. Not enough. Kog'Maw gets first blood. Daiichi something.
Oh, no. Good play on blue, though, by PE. Immediately realizing that, hey, we can take this. The jungler's bottom.
Yeah.
But just... Oh, Name must be feeling so shitty right now. Just whiffs the ult. Here we get an instant replay of him whiffing the ult. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Fiddlesticks trying his hardest. Nothing you can do.
Yeah. Zyra doesn't even need to land the root. Kog'Maw gets the... Was it Bioarcane Barrage?
That is correct.
Alright.
No, wait. His R or
his R.
It's a living artillery. Bioarcane Barrage is his W.
I thought I did a good job. You know, Blue was taking LM was taking Dragon, but I don't know what happened. PE just came and said, we want it.
They boarded the ship and said, we are taking this Dragon.
Get out, man. What you doing on our property?
Oh, man.
I just called an organic being property again. We're going to get into these ethical arguments.
Here we go. Jace going in on...
Barely out of range of grasping roots. And looks like LM's going to have to go home without the Dragon. Even though they got the kill on Varus, I think they're just going to push the wave back and... Force Kog'Maw to miss more CS. Varus is 20 up, 21 up.
Kog'Maw gets a Bilgewater, so he's going for the Blade of the Rune King route. And
No, Kog'Maw. Did you say Varus?
Did I say what did I say? I meant Kog'Maw, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Kog'Maw got a Bilgewater.
Fish.
That'll be easy. Fish and Varus.
Fish and Name.
Yeah.
Oh, we're learning some Chinese today.
What does all that say?
Fuck if I know.
Doesn't the first character mean small?
Yeah.
Chisai?
Who knows what the second one means? Because I'm just using Japanese knowledge to cover for that.
Yeah.
And some things are simplified in different ways. I'm not even Japanese.
You know what was an interesting thing too there? Varus was so far gone in that gank that there wasn't even an attempt to teleport or anything by Nasus. I wonder if he saw the Varus all whiff and was like, go fuck yourself.
This shit sucks.
Yeah. I'm not using a summoner spell.
I need a new team now.
On your life.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Wow. Alright. Guess Diana wants to use the her ultimate to get that cannon rename. That 46 gold.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not a short enough cooldown, right?
If you land the Q. Even if you don't.
Even if you don't, it's like 20 seconds. See, these are the trades that Jace wants to go for right here, where he can jump in and knock away Rumble.
It's not even a trade. It was just harass. He didn't trade anything.
I mean, he got some damage.
It was one-sided.
Well, because the beautiful thing about the Jace knockaway is that it spins you around too, right? So the Rumble Flame Spitter is complete. In fact, for a while, Maokai was considered a really strong laner against Rumble, because if he goes in on you just ground pound and then go on him.
It's weird that Nasus is up in this mid lane. You don't expect a Nasus mid.
Mm-hmm.
In NA.
I wonder what he's maxing first. If he's maxing E, then that must be a really frustrating lane for Diana, just because he can shove... I mean, he's got a Chalice, he can shove forever, basically.
Lane looks pretty even in terms of CS. Can't say the same about bot lane, even though they got that kill.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, wow.
Is it because Fiddlesticks is really good early?
Fiddlesticks and Varus are a very good combination, because if you get feared and Varus has his ult up, then you have to blow your clans. Because imagine this. Fiddlesticks fears you, right?
Right.
You get Varus, who can do 3 auto attacks and ult you. 3 more auto attacks and E.
But we're talking about early game. Even early game?
Yeah. Well, they were more similar. They were more closely. They were more close in CS before this last returning to lane. Yeah. So once they get their ults, and not only that, during that entire time that Kog'Maw is feared and Varus ulted, Fiddle can ult in, and they have no way to stop that. So the lane dominance of PE's bottom lane vastly overshadows that of LM's.
I see.
Because
I don't say that sarcastically.
Yeah,
it does sound like I see.
Whatever. Yeah. The CC.
Fuck off with your knowledge.
The CC of the bottom lane allows for Varus to take complete advantage. Oh god, a beautiful gank fight. Lee Sin coming in behind, kicks him away. Can Jace finish him off? This is taking longer than he thinks. No, all right, they got him anyways.
Why is he so tanky? Well, he does have 2 cloth armors.
Yeah.
And the haunting guys.
Yeah, that's what it was. Varus lands his ult, tries to do the combo on... Oh no, here comes the teleport from Nasus. Wither goes down on Zyra. He's going in on the poor support. Oh no, goes down. Barrier's saving Varus. Almost. Is he gonna... No, another Hecarim Q gets it. Hecarim now in a really bad spot. Gets out a little bit. Does the Spirit Fire take it out? It doesn't. Diana roams down, follows Nasus perfectly. And it's a 2-for-1 in bottom lane. However, because of Dreams dying top lane, I guess it's about even. Wow. Hecarim escaping with barely any health.
Yeah, I thought that Spirit Fire was going to get him.
Yeah.
Does Spirit Fire do damage only when you're inside it?
Yes.
Okay, so you can come out.
Yeah.
No red buff.
And it used to be a complete damage over time. So just... If you're in it, like Morgana's Soil, right?
Right.
However, they changed it to have an old Rumble effect where the first part bursts and then it continues to do damage.
Dropping that knowledge.
That knowledge. There was the ward that I guess...
I was going to make a really dumb comment. Like, why would they ward there?
Why would they ward there?
But
I'm better than these people.
But I'm the dumb one.
Really, really incredible gank by Lee Sin.
That's a sick game. You put the ward there, and then you use your
safeguard to it.
Yeah, and then He nailed him with the wave.
So Sonic Wave, then ults him, and then resonating strikes to the Rumble. Yeah. Very impressive.
That's how you do the combo.
Yes.
I don't play Lee Sin. But that's how you do the combo.
That's how you
see
do
people trying to kick and then not siphoning strike, but Sonic Wave while they're being kicked.
Mm-hmm.
It's too hard.
Nass is getting the blue. I imagine that late game they're going to give it to Jace simply for his continual poking power. But for right now, Nasus just wants to.
Well, it's good that he's able to take it safely. Not like most of the games that we watch.
Yeah.
Where,
heavily contested.
Ooh, lands the artillery.
Mm-hmm.
The artillery? Living artillery? Here comes
artillery.
Here comes Jace getting some, I want to say a trade, but it is just like free poke. And it's not even a poke because you're not like, just tapping him from really far away.
Yeah, his ability to engage and disengage against Rumble is really, really strong. Oh no, Nass is reaching critical mass here.
Yeah, it's amazing to see Diana shut down mid. She's usually really strong mid.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful ult by Livermore. Forces another flash from Jace and decides that is enough.
I don't know if he needed a flash, but the AoE on Equalizer is really strange.
I think that the reason why he flashed
because he saw
Hecarim's coming.
Oh, man.
Another gank from Lee Sin.
Oh, just kicks him. Get the hell out of here.
Flashes the Varus ult, though. That would have been a beautiful combination of things. Zyra ult hits 2. Safeguards out. Is the tower going to heal? It does! Oh, but the Fiddle Fear is so incredibly overpowered. Doesn't matter, he's going to take down Fiddle unless there's a juke in here. There's not. So, 2 for 2. Even though there were 4 people bottom, 4P. So, really good turnaround.
It looks like they're swapping. They aren't swapping towers, but it looks like LM
can take mid tower for that.
They do. I thought they were going to take bot tower too, but bot tower is still up. There was no chance that they were going to save that. I don't know why they didn't just take bottom tower instead.
Yeah, I agree. Really handled well by LM there. Showing the really incredible power of Zyra's ultimate to disengage, to pause a fight, basically. We're going to see a replay here.
Walk us through.
Well, he doesn't do the Sonic Wave first this time, but that really is what made the difference there, flashing that Varus ult, because that makes Lee Sin have to stand in her tower. The thing is, this stops all damage from them for like a full 2 seconds. Nasus comes in and, whatever, but the suicide lane of Kog'Maw and Zyra end up being enough to take out 2 people. The best part about that was Kog'Maw flashing the Varus ult and forcing Lee Sin to have to put pressure under tower. So
probably should have used that Sonic Wave, huh?
Probably should have used that Sonic Wave. I don't know if it would have helped or not, but I think he might have been waiting for Varus to use the ultimate. What he should have done is, I don't know if Varus was in range yet or not, but there's a time when you're being kicked by Lee Sin's ultimate that you can't do anything. So if he had timed the Varus ult earlier, it would have locked him in.
That's kind of hard. You have to estimate where they're going to land with the kick, though.
Yes, absolutely, because the Lee Sin or the
sloppy dragon fight, but Lee Sin manages to get it.
So second dragon for Lee Sin. However, Dinah wants to go into this, blows up Name. Oh no, the Rumble ult goes on someone that's dead already. Nasus ghosts and ults out, trying to get out of there. He can't be chased. I mean, big dog in the house. But I don't think Elm cares. They're going to take another mid tower.
I don't think they can take a mid tower.
No Varus. Nasus has to go back. All 5 are here. Wow. Lee Sin man mode going in. Gets caught. Oh, flashes the grasping roots. What a fight under tower.
Oh, where's Hecarim going? You think you're going to do something? No.
Oh, Hecarim suiciding in. Rumble tries to clean up, but Fiddle flashes over the wall. They catch Jace, though. Oh my god. Jace just levels Kog'Maw.
What were we saying about Chinese AD carries being really good? And I was saying they're practically invisible.
They were too visible. That game, beautiful grasping roots by Zyra there. Saving Diana. However, Varus is back on flash ults. The ult doesn't connect to Zyra, but... ooh, sorry, Dreams. You are dead. So, Lee Sin... Now, they almost got that tower. They almost did. However, Lee Sin queued into 5 of them. Safeguarded out, however, was still grasping roots and under the Zyra ultimate Stranglethorns. But he had to flash out of that still. Then, the hubris of LM falling up. Oh, absolutely. The Hecarim going in and getting destroyed. Then, Kog'Maw becoming, handshaking Jace. And Jace blew him up so fast.
That's a strong handshake. He would get any job.
Yeah. Man, I mean, with that jawline, come on. He must nail an interview.
Oh, well, yeah.
If my slogan was, I fight for tomorrow, like, You know how much, like, that sounds amazing to an employee, or employer, sorry.
Hey, do you have a job?
I do.
Where you require an interview?
I interviewed for it initially, yes.
Did you tell him about that?
I didn't know, Jace wasn't out.
Equalizer goes down trying to save the tower, and it does.
It does.
Good job, Dreams.
You know what's good about an ult that does damage over time? Is that creeps don't move. So...
They do move. What are you talking about?
I mean...
That's why you got a Caitlyn pilt over Peacemaker early. Otherwise, you can't do it.
Otherwise, yeah, exactly. Hey, TF Wildcard's the same way. Is Kog'Maw... Oh, Nasus and Varus... Varus responding to bottom lane so that Kog'Maw and Zyra...
Oh, it looks like we're going to see a 4-man dive on bottom tower. Hecarim's going there.
Jace is coming to respond to. Fiddlesticks is away out.
Cameraman, pay attention!
Spidey sense was tingling for Jojo and... Is that the Nasus player's name? Jojo?
Yeah.
Yeah, Spider sense was tingling for him. Decided to get out of there. Did they have a ward? They do now. I don't think they had one when you initially called the dive.
I really want to make some sort of JoJo joke, like some bizarre adventure of his, but I haven't seen that anime either. I told my friend I would just because I like the theme song. I better follow up on that. He might get mad.
Yeah. You better do it before we upload this cast, or else he's going to be pissed.
He's not going to watch it.
Oh, okay. So, okay, here's the scary thing about Jace getting a couple kills in that last fight. He already has the Last Whisper.
Shh. He has the Last Whisper.
So wait, does that mean we can't talk? We can't whisper anymore?
I think even if we do whisper, whatever he's going to say something. We can't win. Like,
Power Slam. He's not really a character that... Okay, anyways.
He is a character that can whisper.
The poke potential, as we see right there. Just now, every time he has the power gate, the acceleration gate, and the shock blast up, that poke is going to be extremely significant. And I think that poke, more than other certain characters with farm, makes a big difference in how you have to approach an engagement. Because for LM now, I think they really need to make that hard engage, or else they're going to feel the pain of a Jace with a Tear and Last Whisper. Like, just compare the items of Rumble and Jace right now. Jace is insanely far ahead. That's what, 2,000 gold ahead? Maybe 1,500, something like that?
Maybe. Okay, 200 or 30 creeps. An average value of 30.
I'm just looking at items.
600 plus 2 kills. 1,200.
Well, Tear and boots are 700.
Where's my Microsoft Excel?
Gold Engineer Jason is not here today.
Oh my gosh, or Banking Engineer Jason.
Well, 1,700 gold between Tear and boots, 1,350 for Hex Drinker, and 2,400 for that. So 4,000 gold? I don't know. I should stop talking about this. Anyways.
So, one thing I noticed, Varus is really good in lane. Or, I don't want to say Varus, like all Varuses are good in lane, but Name, very good in lane. His team fighting has been...
Questionable.
Top
and bot towers trade. So, and I wonder what will be...
Well, so far, P has a tower advantage. They have all 3 tier 1 towers, and LM does not have top tier 1 tower. Interesting wards. None of them want a ward in the bush.
One more kill for P as well, and P, I believe, got both dragons, which, as we see in the gold difference, is expressed in a 3,000 gold difference there.
Yep. We can't see the whack. There's no whack here.
I wish they would bring up the whack.
There's no Western Atlantic Conference.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
We should start calling it that.
I don't think so.
I wonder if they get made fun of for being like, if you're part of that conference.
I really don't know much about college conferences. My knowledge comes from playing like college hoops.
What is college hoops?
It's the NCAA games at 2K.
Oh,
really? They stopped making it in 2007.
They call it actually college hoops?
I think so.
That's pretty funny.
It's a great game, but they stopped making it. They're not going to stop making League.
Dragon's up again for P. If they can secure this, that'll be the 3rd straight dragon for them. Hecarim's converging Kog'Maw as well, but I think they have enough damage. But
on screen, we're seeing Nasus beat the crap out of Rumble. Looks like it's a free kill for him.
I'm surprised that Rumble can't kite it out.
And they turn around on LM. Hecarim.
Rumble gets out.
I did want to make the joke about way off and how...
His smite was way off?
No. I was... During that one engagement in bottom lane when Varus missed his ult.
Oh.
I could say it was way off.
That Varus ult wasn't even close. In fact... It was way off. So...
That's insulting. When you miss something on him, and he says, look at my name. And you're just like, I want to kick your ass so bad. But you can't, because you just whipped something.
Yeah. Really bad series of
events. Oh my gosh, Zyra getting sandwiched by all of PE.
What is even happening? Oh no. Varus standing in the Rumble. I don't think it matters. God, PE is just collapsing on LM there.
We see some true cameraman skill. We're going to keep complaining about the cameraman. Probably because it's something we can't do.
Yeah.
Just like when you lose lane, you blame the jungler. We can't cover the team fights.
Oh,
blame the cameraman.
Oh my god. What a horrible choice by PE to run that way. Maybe they didn't see him or something, but now it's getting turned around and maybe it was a good choice. Double kill for them. Oh, the wither goes out on Zyra. Oh no.
Not enough though. Almost got him.
So Lee Sin has been the catalyst for big plays for PE.
Would you call him the Zhao Zhao of PE?
He might be. Maybe that's a role in Chinese LoL where you're the one that baits the other team.
It's like you got the AD carry, the AP carry, and the Zhao Zhao.
And the bumbling idiot that gets caught and gives the other team a sense of security. So initially, LM lost 2 people, right? Then
that was really messy. I couldn't follow it.
LM lost 2 people.
Blame the cameraman.
Then the Lee Sin got caught out of position by, well, quote unquote, got caught out of position. Kog'Maw and Zyra were able to finish him off. However, they got too confident. Nasus turned around, Hecarim turned around, and Jace turned around and just cleaned him up. And ended up getting...
Wait, Hecarim turned around. He's on the other team. He's on LM.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who was chasing them? Must have been just Nasus and Jace then.
It probably was Nasus. He kind of looks like Hecarim when he ults. Maybe.
Big scary monsters.
Yeah.
They got an inhibitor turret and an inhibitor, though.
Oh, they did get the inhibitor. Wow. All right.
So now
26-minute inhibitor.
Now the gold lead we talked about earlier just extended, or just doubled. Went from 3k to 6k now.
And it looks like the gold went to the right people, too. Nasus is undefeated. Running that perfect game.
He is.
And he's super tanky. I don't know if anybody can kill him. He had mid. He has 261 CS. Is the game over?
We'll see. The only hope that LM has is that they have a Kog'Maw. If the game gets late enough and they have enough PL for him, which it looks like they do in...
But I thought LM was all about getting the hard engage. Can they have the team for the hard engage, too?
They do. However, in terms of late game power... the thing is, though, is I wonder if... Because if Nasus and...
Did he just run out of that bush and Sonic wave the plant and then go back in?
Swag.
Hashtag
the Zhao Zhao of PE swag.
Did you want to say Bowflexing? I don't know. I don't want to copy other people.
No, I don't want to copy other people.
I don't even know. I hate the Bowflex. Did Chuck Norris advertise for it?
I think it's one of those things where it's so dumb it's a joke.
Oh my gosh, look at Lee Sin just destroying those plants.
Man, Tony Jaa hates vegetables.
Jesus.
All about protein.
There's protein in vegetables, the right ones.
I know there is, but...
You vegan.
Yeah.
I really like this Lee Sin player. I think he was the, Okay, alright.
So...
Chinese commentators, very confused on Diana's hourglass. I guess we are too.
There are some things that don't need translating.
But we were laughing at the Chinese commentators.
Yeah. I think all 3 of them in succession said,
I didn't see Nasus split pushing bot. It looks like he's threatening the inhibitor turret. I don't know where the rest of LM is.
His teleport's up. Rumble goes down there as Rumble has a teleport too.
I don't think Rumble can take him. I think Rumble's just gonna die.
I think Rumble can clear the tower out, maybe.
No, look at that.
That's actually a pretty good person to contest someone who just wants to push the wave up. Rumble actually...
I don't know, man. This dog's
But look
on
at
fire.
the damage.
Yeah.
Look at the damage that Nasus is doing in the tower. The problem is his Sunfire Cape draws aggro by hitting Rumble, so then the tower hits him.
Oh man,
he could have taken it if the towers didn't start hitting him.
Oh man, first, what's the name? Runeterra. First Runeterra problems.
Yeah.
He'll be all right.
He's relentless though because he has his passive up.
This slow siege is going in the favor of PE.
Oh, absolutely. LM needs to make something happen.
I don't think they can make anything happen.
They have to.
I don't think so. They can't because they're so strong. And now, okay, I thought Nasus was gonna go kill Rumble. It looks like they lose both top and inhibitor tower as well.
We'll see if Nasus stays too long here. He doesn't.
He's Nasus. He never stays too long.
So 2 inhibitors down. PE makes the call for Baron now. And they have really good ward coverage, really deep into the blue side of LM. So they can see an advancement coming. Oh, even the twin shadows to scout out who's coming.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it's also bad for PE because they know that they see twin shadows come from that direction. I think they know where they're at.
So they get it anyways, and now we're up to a 11,000 gold lead. This game is falling apart for LM.
Yeah. I guess because they have a hard engaged team, it's a lot harder when
when you're behind.
Yeah, it's like I can hard engage. Now we're all gonna die.
Yeah. If your biggest strength is having to fight, or like forcing a fight and you're behind, yeah, it's quite a problem.
And look at this, man. Look at Nasus just go.
Balance. He's a balanced character.
Well, they did leave him alone. You can blame the jungler for not ganking.
Just
like how we blame the cameraman.
That's one thing. Oh, a teleport coming in from Nasus?
What the hell?
He teleported like...
Oh my god, dude. So manly.
Oh, forced to use Stranglethorns on one person. Lee Sin going on Zyra, ends up killing her. Roundhouse for the execute. Hecarim tries to dive with Varus, but Jace peels beautifully for him. They get the tower. Now Rumble's in trouble. Rumble is going to die to Varus here. Kog'Maw's basically almost dead. Diana got out, but now they get the third inhibitor. Diana trying to make a play, but what are you going to do against 5 people? That's GG.
GG. Gug. Oh, I was going to say that Lee Sin, when they were thinking about calculating the All-Star team based on MVP points, I think Jing was the highest on PE.
He's made some pretty flashy moves with Lee Sin this game. Oh, and Kog'Maw just testing Fate. Crushed.
Well, Fate gave him a failure.
Wow. That game accelerated towards its end much faster than I had predicted.
Look at LM. They don't even know what happened. They thought they were still playing. Meanwhile, PE's got some pretty smug looks.
I think that jackets are an important thing in this game. Maybe they were cold and they couldn't
They had the sweaters on their chair. They could have worn them.
They chose not to use them.
Well, they totally carried Varus in that game. I mean, Varus was doing a good job in lane, but he couldn't put it together in any of the fights.
I think the
And we're not making fun of him for losing fights. One missed move could change everything.
Yeah.
AK racing on their chairs. Wonder what that is. That's cool how they have bucket seats for their computers though.
Yeah.
To handle the incredible G's.
Well, maybe all the G's are what makes Zhao Zhao's pants come off when he plays. Maybe that's what if it wasn't for the bucket seat, he'd just be naked in his chair. Contains him in the
terrible imagery in my head now. What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with Oregon Pulse? Well, I know what we're going to do with this game. It's already over.
It's already over. I didn't expect it to end that fast.
They did a really good job of snowballing. I mean, we say snowballing, and snowballing sounds kind of easy because the snowball just rolls down the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they got somebody to push the snowball. They knew how to push their snowball. They got those nasty rocks and branches in their snowball too.
Oh yeah, so when it hits you, it really hurts.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Oof.
I think because Jace managed to get a really big lead. The gate plus.
Okay.
The move is called whatever that thing is called.
Shock blast and acceleration gate, right?
There should be a name for the accelerated bullet.
Accelerated shock blast. Wait. Accelerated shock blast. ASB. Associated Student Body.
No. Anyway, he managed to get ahead and just went to town on everybody. Rumble, I don't know how he fell behind because of that first gank.
Yeah,
and with
really
the volatility
nice.
of top lane.
Well, and
or the lack of volatility in top lane.
I think Jace is also a very good pick against Rumble too. But at the end there, you want to talk about how far ahead PE was? Nasus teleported onto a turret essentially.
But they did have Baron at the time.
But still, imagine any other game that we watched that wasn't a complete stomp, where if
one, it's Nasus. Two, yes, Baron.
He just walked forward. It's just he decided, I just want to end this game now. I'm just going to teleport in the middle of their base and just, there was no, clever engage or any, they caught him with a stun or, wow, they synergized these ults. Nasus just ran at him. He just teleported next to him, hit Ghost, and ran at them.
I mean, we saw Rumble try to solo him under tower. Couldn't do it.
The only reason he had to back off is because the Sunfire Cape was drawing aggro on him, so the turret wouldn't hit him. He had a Randuin's, a Spear Visage, a Sunfire. I think he could have been fine. The other thing too is his Q is taking 20% of the tower's health every time.
Yeah,
brutal stuff.
I think that's also one reason why it accelerated quickly, because they just let Nasus get ahead.
Yeah.
Nasus against Diana. I didn't think about that match, because a lot of people some people were thinking about, Diana's overpowered, they have to nerf her. Nasus says, nerf me instead.
Well, I'd be curious to see what type of runes and everything Nasus ran. Well, okay, because the way that you counter Nasus is early pressure on him, right? Whether it be through the lane, whether it be through the jungle, whatever.
It's hard to put early pressure on the mid.
Well, exactly. Not only that, but it seemed like the Nasus player, JoJo's, his strategy, his bizarre strategy, was...
nice.
There you go, yeah. It seemed like he just wanted to push the waves. And when you do that, it's hard for the other laner to really put pressure on you, because then they have to either tank the creeps, ignore creeps to do damage and deal with you. Add with the fact that Hecarim's not exactly the strongest of gankers in a short lane, where he doesn't have a lot of avenues to maybe get behind, and or get behind, I mean, in terms of behind the other character, and knock them back into him. So I wonder if that was their strategy going into it. I mean, there must have been. Nasus mid's kind of an unconventional thing.
At least for us.
At least for
us,
us,
I've seen it a couple times. I thought it was a lane switch thing. Maybe it is a thing. Yeah, I think we got some work to do, some testing.
Well, and that's nice.
Some exciting normal game NA testing.
That's a nice thing about Jason Nasus too. You can pick those and say, "Hey, which matchup do you like better?" Because either one can go in either spot.
So, excellent game by PE.
Yeah, beautiful game.
We still haven't figured out what PE stands for. Didn't we?
I said
we make jokes about physical education. But,
yeah.
Live more is living less after their defeat.
Oh, jeez, really upset. I wouldn't be
upset. I mean, they got outplayed. Can't say what. Like, there was no bullshit people getting away or something missed or whatever. They just got worked.
Yeah, well, I think that they need to take a look back strategically. Because I don't think they, per se, made any huge executional errors. In fact, PE missed a Versal on a charging Hecarim, and...
what was his name again?
Who?
Hecarim.
With the Hecarim player's name?
Yeah.
Way off.
Way off.
That Versal was way off. And not only that, Rumble was actually dueling Jace pretty well until he got ahead with that Lee Sin gank.
Yeah, the Lee Sin gank was
So
huge.
execution-wise, it didn't seem like they were doing much wrong, but their strategy was so...
they got outplayed. In the strategy
section. Absolutely. So, interesting game.
All right.
Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. And this is Arc Impulse signing out with...
You can say my name. Do it.
9-0 Joe. No easy
right.
buckets. Lol casting.
No easy buckets. Not noisy buckets.
No easy buckets.
See you guys later.